Hey, good morning, my friend. Welcome back to the Ride In. It is Friday morning, January the 9th. And it's a very nice, mild morning for January. All the snow is melting away. I guess this is our January thaw. This morning I wanted to speak to you on the importance of overcoming insecurity through preparation. Again, I've been just really enjoying a book on leadership and strategy by Jocko Willing, and just reflecting on some of the things I've read this morning. And he's so straightforward with many things, yet at the same time, gives you hope. And oftentimes when we're given opportunities in life to have an impactful position in an organization, a team of some sort, we have reservations, nervousness, and that's really, there's nothing wrong with that. There is a humility that comes from having an attitude or a realization that I'm not 100% sure of myself. I'm not 100% sure I know what I'm doing. I'm not 100% sure how to be successful, and it's something that maybe you've arrived at an opportunity through your faithfulness, through your perseverance, through your effectiveness and what it is that you were doing, and you're promoted, you have an opportunity, and you have to be careful that when you have an insecurity there, which is certainly a revelation of a measure of humility, but at the same time, instead of addressing those reservations, you could be tempted to avoid or mask your weaknesses. And that can be very dangerous for you and also for your team. It is important to be upfront about what it is that you don't know, or what it is that you don't feel that you're maybe just not as equipped. And so it's just a real cop-out to resign to the fact that that's a weakness of yours, and you're going to just evasively move about in a way that weakness never gets exposed. Just embrace it head on, and be honest with your team, be honest with those down the command, those up the command, and say, listen, I want to learn. And it's just so important that you are not lazy, and that you decide to do what it takes to prepare. And what does that mean? It means you read, you study, you find out all that you can to be successful at what it is that you do, what it is that you need to do. I mean, you are given an opportunity to do a job. Now you have a responsibility to do the best you can at that job, to be successful. People are counting on you. There is a mission to fulfill. It's not, you can't just go into a situation haphazardly, I'll just do the best I can and whatever happens. No, you have to have an attitude that, come what may, we're going to be successful. And I'm going to give it everything I can. And I'm not going to leave anything on the table. And so I'm going to do the work. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to stay up late. I'm going to be the first one there. I'm going to be the last one to leave. I'm going to study. I'm going to prepare. I'm going to read. I'm going to find blogs, articles, podcasts, videos, and I'm going to be, to the best of my ability, I'm going to become an expert at every area of what it is that I need to do. Not only that, in your pursuit of the knowledge to be successful, you've got to ask questions. Talk to people around you, and make yourself vulnerable. Everybody, we're human beings here. Nobody's surprised that you're human. Nobody's surprised that you're not omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent. We don't expect anybody to be. And so we've got to be honest about that and come to each other and ask for help. How can I better serve you? How can I, what am I missing here? How can I, and get the opinions and get the feedback of other people on the team, because everybody has a different viewpoint. Everybody has a different perspective. And there are people that are on the front lines that are closest to the action, and they're going to see things in a way that you won't. And you don't have to be, so close to what it is that the people on the front lines are doing, but you do have to have an awareness of what's going on so that you can properly direct and create a plan and lead and all of that. So ask questions, and then, to follow up on that, I know it seems to go without saying, but when you ask questions, listen. Listen to what people say. Listen to their feedback. Take it for what it's worth. The people, God's put people in your life and around you for a reason, and it's important that you really take the time to absorb what the people around you are saying and not just blow it off, and not just use it as some sort of manipulative point to get people to think you're trying to include them or something. No, really include them. Really make them a part. And let them see that what they say matters to you, and that you're really willing to help other people have ownership in the situation as well as impact in your life. I think that'll go a long way in earning respect, in earning trust, and building relationships. So some important things to keep in mind, when you have an opportunity in life, if you want an opportunity in life, prepare for it, do the work, work hard, study, and just do everything you can to be equipped. So anyway, encouragement for you today. And that, hope you have a great Friday, and be in prayer, please, for the weekend, for our church family, for folks who have needs. And think of somebody you may reach out to, maybe someone you haven't seen in church in a while or in a few weeks. Remember our theme, this I do for the gospel's sake. And boy, if we believe the gospel is the power of God unto salvation, and we really ought to be compelled to do what we can to get people under the sound of the preaching of the gospel. So let's live the gospel life. Let's tell the gospel message, and may that be ever upon our minds. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.